The other thing when you're doing these floorings, what you want to do is always think which way you're going to start. Because depending on which way you're going to start, it's going to make your life a lot easier or a lot harder. So we're running this way because we want the long length. This is the longest length. So that's why I like to have the longest length of the run going this way. If we had the floor going the other way, I think it'd just make the room look shorter when you walk in. Because they're going this way, I think it makes the room look longer. So when you're doing it, you could have started that way. Do you know what I mean? If we would have started that way, going that way, with this lip, that way, and started from that corner and worked his way over here, we would have struggled for around the doorways. Because the difference is see how I've started? I've started that way. So we're clicking this in, yeah? We're clicking that in, and that goes in there like that. And then what you can do is round here, to get it neat like that. Can you see that there? To get it neat like that, you can slot that in. You can slide it up to there, and you can tap it in. Reason why you can tap it in, because you've got that lip. So when you come in to put your second piece in, that second piece clicks into the top of there. So that can go onto there, slides up there, boom, and it drops in. Now, if you had that the other way, and you had to start from that side, you start automatically there because you'd always click in there. So if you tried to do that piece, and then you're clicking that in there, you get what I mean? How would you knock that underneath that doorway to make it a perfect finish? You'd struggle with that. So you'd either have to try and get that in there, and then cut the lip off it, and then you glue it in. Do you know what I mean? So always think which ways you're going and which ways you're going and which ways you're doing. Then for measuring, what you're better off doing is, I was turning that way, push it right against that, yeah? Right against that side. So you know it's against that side and you can see that it's running out, yeah? Off that angle. So we'll pull it a little bit in, so it's straight. A mil, body mil gap. Then what you can do is, with your square, put your square on, you can run it up there. If you're running, if you are putting an expansion gap in and it needs it, you can just run it to that bead and that's your expansion gap.